Good morning, Newburg Middle School, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mrs. Adele, sitting here at home like many of us are. I hope everyone is safe. I miss seeing you guys in the mornings, walking down the hallway when I stand outside the cafeteria, saying good morning to everyone, even if you don't say good morning back, but I miss that. So, as you all are at home, please make sure that you are taking care of yourself. You're going to hear from our mental health practitioner, Ms. Grigsby, in the video later, giving you some self-care tips. And also, all of my students, make sure you are taking advantage of the JCPS choice boards with project-based activities you can do. And all of those activities, you can put them in your backpack. As well as my 8th graders, make sure that you are checking Google Classroom because Ms. Ghafouri is uploading information that will help you develop your 8th grade defense. So, having said that, here's the big thing. Make sure that you are being safe and practicing safe habits. And look to get another video next week. Thank you, guys.
Greetings, Newburg families. It's Mr. Carroll here, 6th grade assistant principal. Wanted to reach out to you during these very strange times while you are social distancing and self-quarantining and toilet paper stockpiling. We need to start thinking from Newburg's lens about the business of school moving forward, because it's my belief, and I think the belief of administration overall, that school is going to look a little different even after spring break. There's a concern that we will not be returning to school after spring break. There could be a few more weeks involved. It could shut down altogether for the year. We don't know what the future holds, but we want to start preparing for what Newburg's future holds for our students and for their learning. So what I'm going to do real quick in this video is show you how to get onto your kids' Google Classrooms. Remember, we're in a very unique situation in that almost every one of our kids is in possession of an iPad. If you're not, access to a smartphone or a home computer or a laptop will also get you to the same place. Everything's going through Google Classroom, but we're asking our teachers to begin planning for what school looks like if it's completely online. So I want you to have updated information on how to access Google Classroom so that you can see what assignments your child has, what assignments your child has to turn in when, what things are missing, what things are late. And then, of course, you'll still be able to access Parent Portal, where teachers will be inputting grades and things like that. So this is just a quick tutorial on that. In order to get to Google Classroom, there's a couple of ways you can get there. If you go to the Google homepage that you can see here, you can go to the search bar and you can type in Google Classroom there. Or you can go to this, what looks like a waffle up here, and click on that, and Classroom is one of the choices under there. So I'm going to go ahead and click Google Classroom here. That's going to bring me to my classroom. My classroom is going to look a little different from the one you'll see for your child. Your child's classes will say things like math or science or social studies or language arts or whatever related arts classes they may have. There will be classrooms available there. But if you see the term Google Classroom up in the top left-hand corner, and then you see what looks like a little hamburger, 2 buns and a patty there, if you click on that, one of your choices on this index over here is something called To Do. That's a to-do list. And what that's going to do when you click on that is it's going to bring up all of the assignments that teachers have put into their classrooms that your child is now responsible for turning in. So you can see what's been turned in, what hasn't, due dates that have been assigned. It'll turn up in red if it's late or missing at this point. And then you can always check Infinite Campus and Parent Portal and see what still needs to be done or what's missing there and try to match that up with what you see here on this to-do list. So that's a quick, easy way to figure out what needs to be done in Google Classroom. It's my recommendation that you get your kids at this point on some kind of a structure every day where they are doing something productive towards school, toward learning, whether it's quiet reading time for 30 minutes or working on Moby Max or Khan Academy for math for 30 minutes, something that keeps their brains engaged, because it's very easy for kids at this point to simply shut down and say, well, school's over, so I don't have to do anything else. But in order for us to get them ready for the next level, whether that's seventh grade, eighth grade, or high school, there are still things that need to be done. So teachers will be working, administration will be working. You'll get videos periodically to talk about what's going on, and what you can expect and where you should be in the process of your child's finishing out the year. We are in the final 12 weeks. So let's make sure that we keep our kids focused. We're focused on learning. We're focused on making sure what gets accomplished gets turned in. We're focused on making sure that all of our assignments are completed to the best of our students' ability. It's not just about turning work in, it's about turning quality work in. So get a structure going in your household. These are very strange times. Like I said, nobody at the beginning of the year would have predicted that at this point in the year, we would all be at home for a number of weeks, staying away from the public, trying to stop the spread of a virus. So anyway, Mr. Carroll here, just giving you an update and some tips on what you can do to monitor your child's Google Classroom. Again, like I said, get on Infinite Campus, check Parent Portal, make sure that anything that's missing is being turned in, and please, please, please check the website for Newburg to get teacher email addresses if you don't have those already, and reach out to teachers. Teachers will be in contact with you. You need to be in contact with them. It looks different, but it's still going to be school, and we are still moving forward. I wish you the safest of time off right now. And if there's anything that Newburg can do, please feel free to get in touch with someone at Newburg, and we'll help you along the way with any troubleshooting issues or things that you need help with. Thanks.
Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? It's definitely been a long week so far, and so I wanted to just check in about how we're all taking care of ourselves through this most difficult time. I'm Asia Grigsby. I'm the mental health practitioner at Newburg Middle School, if you don't already know me. And I just wanted to just go over some tips about how to take care of yourselves during this time. Everyone's families, everyone is pretty much in the same boat. Everyone has a wide range or experiencing a wide range of emotions. A lot of people are confused. A lot of people are sad, angry, disappointed, just feeling all kinds of emotions during this time right now. And so I just wanted to check in with everyone, check in with our students, check in with our families, and just see how everyone was doing. I miss you guys. If you see me regularly, I really miss talking to you all every day. And this, like I said, is definitely a difficult moment in time, but we will get through this. And so I have a few just tips and pointers that you can, take a look at and consider during your time in this isolation that we have. But the positive side is take this time to just be still and be with your families and spend that time with your families, with your friends and your loved ones that you typically wouldn't be able to because you're so busy doing different things. And so just try to look on the bright side about this. So one thing that I find very important that I use for myself is setting limits with the information that you intake every single day. It becomes very overwhelming. A lot of people reading social media is post after post after post, and it can make you feel very fearful and be very anxiety provoking. And so it's going to be very important that you limit the intake every single day. If you feel like you just need an hour on social media, do that, and then go back to doing something that interests you, that takes you away from social media. Number two, check your sources. And sometimes some people will look at social media and things that people I guess, put on there about the coronavirus and what's going on with that. And so make sure that your sources are reliable, and make sure they're valid before you process what's happening on the news. And also take some time away from TV, take some time away from, that can be overwhelming as well, not just social media, but the media in general. Number three, make sure you have a regular routine that you have at home. Right now, everyone's routines are kind of broken right now. And so maybe get up early, maybe do some meditation, or get up and eat breakfast. Set a timer. Maybe get up, maybe not as early as you would normally for school, but set a timer for like 7:30, or do something with your family. Get up and eat breakfast and just take that time to just be in the morning. Do some schoolwork. Take some time to just expand your knowledge, expand your learning while you're not in the actual school building right now. It's going to be very helpful for you to continue to stimulate your brain and continue to learn and gain knowledge. Um, Number four, I would say make sure you have a part of that regular routine is having a good bedtime and decreasing that screen time. And so it's going to be very important that you have a set bedtime. It's just to keep that routine going. And even if that means putting your phone away or turning your phone off or flipping it over at night, it's going to be very, very important for you to continue to have that regular routine because right now our routines have been disrupted, like I just mentioned. Also, let me look at my notes. You also just want to check in with yourself during the day. Just check in. How am I feeling? What am I thinking? This coronavirus, COVID-19, it makes a lot of people feel very anxious. There's the fear of the unknown, not knowing what's going to happen next. Things are closing around our city, around the country, around the globe, and to hopefully get rein on this situation. And so it can bring a lot of people fear. And so we want to just make sure we check in with ourselves. Um, Whatever it is that we like to do, whatever it is that we like to enjoy, that's what's going to be very important for you to stick to at this time. Whether it's reading a book that you've been wanting to catch up on for a while, or if it's going for a walk, you can still go outside. I saw something that said reading isn't canceled, spending time with your family isn't canceled, meditation isn't canceled. And so just doing things that are going to continue to make you feel better and take your mind away from all of this chaos and frenzy. And so I just want to send love and light to everyone during this time. And so um, stay strong. We're going to get through this. And for the ones that I see regularly, I wish I could see everyone. I really miss everyone. And please take care of yourself. Stay safe. Make sure your families are safe. And I will see you all soon. Thank you.